Okay, we're back. So, let's continue our Dread King Legions campaign. Last time we were making a bit of room for ourselves in the Hekhara. And we're also busy recruiting a second army so that we can take the fight to Settra in Khemri. Because we have beaten them back to just their capital. But it's still their capital. It's got a large garrison in it. Or rather, it's got a powerful garrison in it. A lot of Tomb Kings. What's it called? Tomb Guard and Ushabti and some other statues and all that. Pardon me. I had a biscuit and never did. You know. It gets played. Anyway. What else? We were also making allies with a bunch of the other factions around us, or at least non-aggression pacts. We have one with the Top Knots. We have another one with Necrarch Brotherhood over here. Would I risk it for a biscuit? Depends on what type of biscuit it is. Hello. Welcome, welcome. This was just a Scotch finger. But they're rather doughy, so... yeah. Very nice. I also have a Tim Tam here, but I'm going to have to, I think, save that until after I've finished streaming. People don't want to hear me munching on biscuits, as delicious as they may be. We had taken the Black Tower of Arkan. We had taken the Pools of Despair. We haven't taken El Calabod. We've actually got a non-aggression pact with Caliphate of Araby. Because they're at war with Bretonia over here. And I would like them to focus on Bretonia rather than them all sort of ganging up on me. People are going to hate us because we're... well, you know, we're the big bad undead faction around, so... if we can team up with Arkan, that would be nice. What were we doing with here? Settra the Imperishable. We've beaten him once or twice before. He has Tomb Swarm. Most likely, that's right, when we end turn, they're going to attack us. His army is mostly skeletons, 2 chariots, some horsemen. King Innathor here has probably... he's got 5 skeletons, probably, as well as maybe 4 others coming. Our army is better. We have mummies, these dread legions, some skeletons of our own, tomb guards, some archers, hex race, Ushabti, and the casket of souls, as well as spellcasters. So that will help us a lot. I go into channeling stance for more winds of magic. I'd prefer that rather than being winded during battle from raiding. I'd like to hang around for, I'd say, 3 turns so I can get this army built. I'm not going to wait around for 4 turns because it's just 1 extra unit.
My servant fails me.
I could get 2 skeletal horsemen, 2 skeletal horsemen archers, 1 screaming skull catapult, 2 archer chariots, and 2 skeleton chariots. Okay, so that's a fair bit of cavalry. We don't have that many spears. Can I do anything else? No. Fine. End turn. We'll most likely be able to win the battle against them. Yeah. Oh, they don't have the catapult. Okay, that's fine. A lot of skeletons, some chariots, some horsemen, etc. And Innathor. Yes, a shrieking blade. We have a lot of death magic, so we can, oh, we also have the ability now to summon another unit of Ushabti, so we can actually summon 2 units of Ushabti during a battle once when that ability becomes active, and also when we have a number of casualties because of the Tomb King's abilities. Summoning the other Ushabti unit is an ability the Dread King got last time. We haven't actually seen battle. I imagine it functions pretty similar to just this one. Hey, that's pretty good. A lot of magic. How many points do we have? 85 power reserve. Okay. Let's see. How am I going to want to position things? Just a line? I mean, we don't have Wind of Death. We can also summon zombies. Wait, you can use that now? I was going to say. We have Doom and Darkness. It's not too useful against the undead because they can't flee, but it can make them start... what's it called? Deteriorating earlier. Let's go over here. Put those archers over there. Or do I want to box up? Because they have quite a lot of they have quite a lot of cavalry. But they have more units than me. I don't want to lose my Casket of Souls or my Archer unit, preferably. Or my Hex Race. You lot are going to go on the flanks. You swords go there. Great weapons and dual sword guys, you can go at the front here. You can go there. Tomb guards with halberds. You can go there. Red Legion with spears. Do a little bit of a box. It's just so my units are closer together so they can support each other if cavalry try to get around. Also so my spellcasters are protected. There we go. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, no. My cripples. There we go. It'd also be nice if I had some fellbats or some dire wolves or whatever they're called, but hang on. What are you? Oh, you're the mummies. I'm going to actually put you at the front with these guys because you have that nice debuff. They have this Curse of the Mummy, which lowers base weapon damage, armor piercing damage, and also vigor while they're in battle, so that's quite nice. Weakening the enemy while they fight them. Settrai's armies all bunch up all the way over there. Yeah, look at them all. There's Settra again. Come on, lad. There we go. On foot, like a pleb. Ugh. I mean, we can't talk. We're on foot. There's the Dread King again. Very cool. I'd actually watched a pardon me. I actually watched a cutscene from Dark Omens, which had, I believe it was supposed to be the Dread King in it. A skeleton type. He's all hunched over and his eyes were glowing and he, like, you know, skeleton screeched and then shot lightning out of his hand or something like that. Great wisdom from Rome 2. More plebs are needed. Plebs are needed. Oh, jeez. Is that from the Caesar games as well? Like Caesar 2? Yeah, Caesar 2. Plebs are needed. I have actually played Caesar 3 and Pharaoh and Zeus. I think I like Pharaoh the most out of them because I like the constructing of the pyramids and all that. They're fun challenges. Though those games are so long. Pharaoh and Zeus especially, they just keep going on and on and on. Anyway, have I ever played Dominion's turn-based strategy games? I have. I've played Dominions 4 a bit on my own. And I have got Dominions 5. I haven't actually played too much of that one. The AI has gotten a sufficient upgrade since Dominions 4, I believe, so it'd be more of a challenge. I've won one game of Dominions 4 against the AI. I played as Abyssia in early age, and I just heated up the world until everyone else died. It worked. But it was kind of easy because Abyssia has really heavy infantry. It's just like, just a big club you swing at things while they're all passed out, exhausted from everywhere, just turning into a desert. I do like that game a lot, though. My favorite faction is probably Rilia, even though they don't really function that well as a faction. Early age, at least. Keep trying to get them to work, but Aboleths, man. They're good in the ocean. Getting onto land is a problem. There must be a way, but I also like the idea of late age, really, just making everyone crazy and causing all the everyone's population to just die off because they're all eating each other and all that. But anyway, for people who don't know, Dominions 4 is a turn-based strategy game. Yeah, where you take the role of a pretender god who's looking to become the the next, like, supreme god. Pancrator? And there's a whole bunch of factions, many of them very interesting. There's a lot of variety, and it gets really odd, but it's very imaginative. And just the sheer amount of, like, what you could do as magic in that game is very impressive. As I said, with Abyssia, if you want to heat up the world over time and just make everyone pass out from it, you can do that. You can also, as one of the factions, I forget which one it is. It's the Bat People, I think. You can actually steal the sun, which makes everywhere really dark, and everyone has to fight as if they're fighting in caves. What's that faction called? Zilbaba? Or something like that? Anyway. Oh, anyway. Pancrator. Pantocrator. Thank you. Amulet of Fish allows them to get on land, if you remember correctly. That's right. Yes. I've read about that. Part of me is always thinking, like, there's so much to this game, there must be a way which people haven't thought of, but much smarter people than myself has played Dominions, and, you know, most like they've scoured every possible method. So I like Aboleths. Just they're Aboleths are things from D&D that really ancient psychic fish beings, which, well, mind control people to fight for them. And they're also astral mages in Dominions, so they can bring, like, horrors from beyond the waking realm into existence. But as I said, they're fish, so they have problems being on land. You do get half-breeds, but you have to get on land to get them, so. Abadai, I think they're called. And Gibadai. Or something like that. But if you like strategy games and turn-based games, I do recommend it. Just because it's kind of fascinating to see all this stuff in it. Okay. Are they crumbling? They are. Good, good. Yep, there they go. We did that talking about something else completely. There we go. Oh, I lost 3 units to skeletons. Oh well, they're replaceable. But yeah, the amulet of the fish is useful for Abolus because you put it on them and they can move on land because it like creates a bubble of water around them. Another way you can do it is by like, oh, what do you like, soul meld with an Abadai or something like that. Anyway, most of them are based on in real life myths and legends, with few more of the popular cultures like Rillia or Conan. Yeah. Agartha with their pale one giants with their Olm allies are great. I've seen those. They're all like giant Olm people which lives in caves. The troglodytes and all that. There's also the faction which is all like lizard people who practice necromancy, but they're good guys. And then there's the one most people who have heard of Dominions are probably familiar with, which is it starts with an E.
What do you desire?
They are all focused on necromancy. They're basically the Roman Legion, but or the Roman Empire, but necromancers. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure. Do you wish there was more maps like the ones where there is limited choice of nations and the starting locations are scripted? I think Dominions 5 has like a random map generator, but yeah, the maps aren't very pleasant to look at. I think Dominions 4 had one as well, but some of the community-made maps are really nice looking. Ermor was a Roman Empire, that's it. And yeah, Satis is the lizard folks. They're based in Egypt. And they got like all the romances and all that. Like a faction made up of Oni. There's a faction made up of like monkey people. As I said, Rillia is sort of like underwater Abolus, but then they become Illithids in the Middle Age. And then Late Age, they're like a mixture of Illithids and sort of Lovecraftian horrors. You can even get some Pantocratals, or no, what is it called? Pretender chassis forms for your god, which are based off of like Nyarlathotep and and one of the most powerful ones I believe in the game, called the Uttervast, which is just an unfathomable being from beyond. It's just like a large collection of glowing orbs, and it just destroys things it comes across because it's incredibly powerful. But anyway, monkey people are based on somewhat Indian mythos and legends. I do like all the different chassis you can take for your gods. It's like giant wooden idols, there's rocks, there's fountains. You can also have things like just a powerful wizard, or a powerful vampire, or a lich. Things like that. Anyway, so we won that. Yay. I'm thinking I am going to move up to here. And we'll build siege equipment, though we're not going to be attacking them. If they attack me, I'm going to flee. Because I am just holding there to prevent them from reinforcing their armies. If I am sieging their settlement, they can't recruit that turn. So they will attack me, I will flee, and they won't recruit any units. At least that's how it works for me. And then I can siege them again next turn. So. Faction I started talking about in Dominions, Abyssia. They're sort of... I don't really know what to describe them. They're sort of like demons, I suppose. Like a bunch of red-skinned, heat-dwelling demons with really heavy black iron armor. They're all focused on fire magic, but then they had a bit of like influence of blood magic in there, which is about sacrificing people for spell effects. Anyway. Yeah, get one more lot of skeletons. I know I keep saying skeletons. It's incredibly hard for me not to say that. I start saying it as a joke, and then it becomes just the default way I say skeleton. I even started saying it there. Okay. I could do some Dominions 5, I suppose. I mean, don't expect to win. I have played a whole bunch of Warhammer mods for Dominions 4. They're pretty fun. I like Skaven, but they're very hard. I wasn't successful as any of them. And I suspect a bunch of the factions are kind of overpowered. The ogres, I think, are a bit too powerful. Ogre kingdoms. Because they're all like monstrous infantry, which they just trample through things. Which is true to form, but yeah. Anyway, also I think like armies of Nurgle are really powerful as well. The pixel art people have done for those mods are pretty good. Skaven don't really work too well. But the factions go off the whole like leadership for the whole army. Once people start fleeing, I think like the whole army has a chance to flee. There's a limited number of turns, so you can't really take slaves, I don't think. Like, let me see. Yeah, we'll end turn. Let me see. Rillia has slaves, and a bunch of those slaves are mindless because they're mind controlled. The Lobo guards, or they've been lobotomized. So they don't flee. They just keep fighting until they die. One thing I would like to know about early age Rillia is how to best use the whole mothers they have, which are the spawning things for their aboleths. They spawn these little baby aboleths, which have a terribly weak attack. Just 3 units, but they're pathetic. I did try to fill the oceans with them once. It didn't work. I had a lot of them, and I couldn't do anything with them because they'd split their little tentacles for like 1 hit point of damage, and then they die and they just all flee. Oh. Anyway, it's funny. It's just interesting trying different tactics in that game.
Look upon my eternal form. Know that you broke out with great power.
Yes. Hello, Leonardo Catrasa. You want a trade agreement? Sure. My exports are death.
The sands for you.
Bury him. I don't want to be giving the other actions more chance to form hero actions against me. I mean, we could beat this. I'm gonna wait. How many towers should I wait for? What's the battle map for Khemri look like? Okay, it's a corner one.
Do not betray your king.
How are we going elsewhere? That's fine. That's fine. That's falling. I'm going to upgrade that. End turn. I want those siege towers. I don't know whether we'll wait 2 more turns for the next siege tower lot. Having 4 would mean more units on the... What? Damn it. Did the Dune Kingdoms defeat the Necroc brother? Oh! My allies. Their loss is to serve. Yeah, they defeated them. Boo! We're gonna have to get rid of the Dune Kingdoms next, I think.
They desecrate the soul realm.
Can I wait 2 more turns? How many more turns is this lasting? I can't see. Sure. We'll wait 2 more turns. We'll get a unit of carrion because that will make all the difference. I'll be able to stop some of their archers. And we'll attack Khemri. Oh, now the Necrite Brotherhood are destroyed. Fantastic. Died because they were weak. I want the money. And we'll upgrade Zandri. And in turn. If I didn't say it, I do want to get this taken quickly because the longer we wait, the more powerful our neighbors become, and Tomb Kings are rather slow to build up. Want to sort of drown everyone in skeletons as early as possible, and then spend your time building up your settlements. Peace. After you've taken all their money. Sorry. Dig and pray.
You are superior to them, sire.
You have Soul Blight. Get life leeching. Okay. Could wait 1 more turn and get another lot of siege towers. I would kind of like to wait until Tomb Swarm ends. But I don't know how many more turns they have of that. Nope, that's fine. We'll just attack. Okay. It's fine. Mummies, get off that. Up on there. Do I want my Dread Legions going over the walls first? Not really. That's fine. Go there. Go here. Go there. You can go there. Go there. You can go there. There's another unit there. Yes. Mummies. There we go. Okay. You charge up there. And I want you to attack those Screaming Skull catapults. And then we'll take a bunch of these skeletons, charge them over the walls, and just flood them. I mean, look at all the bodies we have. You can go over here. You can come over here. No, leave my Hex Wraiths alone. How far away can you cast that? pretty much anywhere except for in their base. Damn it. My plan. I'm sorry. Why did you cast Tomb Swarm on your own units? Well, far be it from me to question the inscrutable tactics of the AI. I mean, you know. Clearly it's just too advanced for maybe a human like me to comprehend. I wish I could cast like Van Hell's Dance Macabre on these guys and speed up the movement of the battering ram. Does it speed it up? I don't know. I don't think so. It's just slow. Okay. That's up. You can go there. That's up. You can go there. That's up. You can go there. Mummies, you can go over there. You're the archers. You can go there. You can go there. You go over there. You go over there. I want to send my expendable units on the walls first so that my guys, my better guys, come through with some others around them to protect them. They're not just taking all the damage from the archers on the walls because they're so deadly. Oh well.
I am master.
Hey, let's summon some skeletons inside there. Charge in. Blarg. I like their armor with the teal, like, leg guards. That looks neat. Makes them look like they've got, like, copper colored, you know, copper armor on. It's all gone all verdigreen. Verdigras. Get up there. Where is their lord? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's running off. Well, there goes their catapults. Well done. Wow, those carrions did good work. It was most likely also the Casket of Souls, but it's pretty nice. You can't really attack anything else, though. Attack those? Okay, Drinking Legions, get down here. I want you to hop over here. Where is... Okay. You can come in. You could also cast a, you know, spell to weaken them a bit, I suppose. We could help our dudes somewhat. You really just sitting up there? Chuck. Throwing arrows at these guys? Firing arrows at them? Not throwing arrows. Oh, you can cast that now into here. Is it just when the gate's not up? When the gate's up, you can't cast them? That makes sense. Man, Ushabti looks so cool. There he is. Poke. No, you've got a skeleton in your It's just... I do like the look of the Dread Legions. I kind of feel maybe they could do with another pass on their armor. Just... solid black is difficult to get looking right. Oh. That's where they summoned their Ushabti, is it? Okay. Okay, charge in. Wait, what are you equipped with? You've got a sword and a halberd. Okay. Interesting. Ah. Leap. I do like the model they've done for him. Wow. Okay. Anything else around? And just more Tomb Guard. Oh. Why are my archers in here? Okay, all of you pile into the center. Did you break that down? You did, good. Go over here. Cast that on him. The sound of skeletons rolls through the streets. You can stop firing. The sound skeletons make, right? Oh, there's the tomb prints up there. Yeah, you can cast that on him. And just knock his health down a little bit more. Boru Shabti? Pass that there. And drop their morale. Or their leadership. There we go. And a decisive victory. We got the most kills. 89 for our, I think that's our Dread Legion with greatswords. Carving up archers, though. 52 for the Ushabti, 82 for the Casket of Souls. Good considering it wasn't really... Casket of Souls during a siege. If units are on the walls, it's pretty good. Units are behind the walls, just behind the walls, it's not too useful. Hey, we got a Screaming Skull catapult from that. Nice! We captured one of the enemy's ones. Neat. And we got a Shrieking Blade. Just occupy it. Khemri are no more. Settra was very perishable. Kind of want to keep the chariots. Those are useful. More so than the cavalry. Let's get rid of the quicksand swamp. What else have we got here? That's the... Right, the growth building and the funerary district income. That's fine. We'll put it on growth. You can get Invocation of Nehek, because more healing's pretty good. Evasion, because I want Wind of Death on you. You can get Mighty Warrior. The Dread King was a mighty warrior, giant in stature, armed with a massive sword and covered in ancient heavy armor. He could cut down his enemies in their drove. And we'll get 2 units of skeleton chariots. Those cavalry. Yeah, and look at that. We've got a Screamy Skull catapult now. Nice. Oh, they could have built that because it's on level 3. Ugh. Oh no, they would have had level 3 because they got knocked down a level when we took it. Okay, fine. Pools of Despair. What's public order here? It's fine. I'm going to build... Don't really want to build that there. Build a charnel plaza. Like that. So that we can get some more income per turn. And then when the Black Tower of Arkan goes up another level, I'll build the recruitment building for our Legion Centurion. I would like some captains in my armies. Other melee fighters would be good. Heroes. Okay, Highborn of Khemri. Do we have anything else we can give you? Skeletal Labourer. Fine. We can build a gold mine here. 150 income. Well. Or I could build this here. That would give us Crypt Ghouls, Direwolves, Fellbats. And also Centurion. Golden Idols. That would actually allow us to get some other units over here. Osirian's Legion of the Netherworld. They're pretty good. They're ethereal. And the money, I think, would pay off sooner. So yes, let's get the gold mine. Okay. Right. Now, it's going to be the Dune Kingdoms before they get too big. Apparently the Bowmen of Orion have taken Antok. Tar's ruins. I think that was owned by the Aswad Sithans. Okay. I will force march you down here. You can hop in Khemri. Don't think we're at war with anyone anymore? No. Do we have an agreement with you? No, we don't. Okay. Just checking. I don't think I'm right for the moment to tank my diplomacy with everyone by breaking agreements left, right, and center. When we're in a more powerful position, I think. There's a windmill there going crazy. It was going so fast it looked like it was static. Okay. Let's go over here. Order's just there. Fine. Move up.
My dynasty
You have skeletons. Little surprise. Xandri. Ottery. That allows to get... anything specific here? Armor of the Ages. Eh. Hieratic Jar. Oh, that's pretty good. It's like a health potion. However, again, I kind of would like to... what could we get here? Tomb Guard might be nice. It's a Grave Guard. A Grave Guard naturally more heavily armed than Tomb Guard? Heavily armored than Tomb Guard? Because the Tomb Guard have 50 armor, whereas a Grave Guard have 90 armor. They've got lower leadership. Slightly lower speed. 1 high melee attack. 36 melee defense. 47. But that's because these guys have halberds. 29, 40, and they're anti-infantry. Charge bonus is 8, charge bonus is 5. Yeah, fine. Do I have a unit of Tomb Guard? No. Let me see. Because we can actually get... can we? Actually, no, we can't. I was going to say we can get Tomb Guard, but we can't. We can only get Tomb Guards with halberds. Do you have some, sir? No. No. Numas, we might be able to see some of them, but I'm not going to move a lord over there just for that. Okay, get that. I'm going to build a desert lookout over here, just so that if Bretonnians end up taking out Araby over there, they're not just going to take Araby and take El Hike and then march right through and take Xandri. At least have a harder time taking Xandri. Disappeared? Damn Skaven! They know that Nagash is coming back, so they're plotting and scheming to prevent that. Like they killed Nagash in the first place. Or aided in his death. Leave you alone for a moment and you build an army of skeletons. My army's better than yours. Not worried. Come get some. You cannot prevent the rise of Nagash. It is inevitable. As inevitable as death. Even though you're all undead, so it doesn't really matter. We do have that mission also to go to Morgheim. Morgheim? Yeah. In the Marshes of Madness and get the Hand of Nagash, who is an agent, not Nagash's literal hand. It's not a Hand of Vecna situation. Okay. Thinking of that type of stuff, I was actually talking about Baldur's Gate last night, and I was reminded of a bunch of stuff in it. How if you call your character Drizzt in Baldur's Gate 1, you end up and you meet Drizzt, he takes exception to it. He fights you for the name. Also in Baldur's Gate 1 there's a graveyard where if you click on one of the tombstones, a mage comes up to you telling you not to do that, and if you keep doing it, he just summons like multiple really powerful units on you. Oh jeez, I was very confused why that happened. It just happens. There's no like story behind it really, aside from apparently he faked his own death, but I don't know how that ties into him being upset when you click on his tombstone. Anyway.
Bring the gift of death.
Go up here. Wham! Oh, come on. These shots are pathetic. What do you call this? Okay. Yeah, just move there. Hey, you summon like a unit of zombies. Not really. You're not close enough. I need you to be on a mount or something so you can summon zombies wherever I want them.
I am reborn.
Okay, chariots, and you move over there. No, look at them, they're sneaking around the edge. This is what we have this for. And also summoning more skeletons. Okay. No, I want you to duel him, drain his life, unlife, and then you lot come around behind. Attack there, you attack there. Actually, attack over here. Attack ground over there, because you can do that. Come on, good, good. 2 direct shots. That's pretty good. There's a bit of friendly fire there.
Master Necromancer.
Summon another unit of skeletons.
Master calls.
You're getting beaten up a bit. Kick. The ancient art of kicking your enemies. Booyah! Chariots, flee over there.
I agree.
Go there. Don't want him into like stabbing animation. Fine. Stab, stab, stab. That's just like a bony leg. In the foreground. A leg. I mean, there's not going to be blood splats and everything nearby, but
Carry on,
yeah.
Lord. Dune King.
Now is undead.
You know, not much blood on a skeleton. Leave my chariots alone. Oh, you sods. Ah. If we win this, we better not lose like that screaming skull catapult. Do you have a curse? No, you don't. Hang on. No, you do. No, that's my will be done. No, you don't have a curse, actually. Tomb Kings, Lords, and Heroes have curses on them. We can see it on this guy. Where the Lich Priest has the Curse of Kasar, which is an ability which unlocks when his hit points get low, which lowers enemies' armor by quite a bit. It's quite useful. I think the... Oh, man, I think the... Prince has one which deals damage over time to enemies unit, or does it make them rampage? And the Lords have one which deals damage over time. I can't remember whether the Necrotechs have a different one or not. There we go. Did I lose my Screaming Skull catapult? Oh. I hope it comes back. Should have had them closer to my lines. Say it's behind. Stolen from the enemy. Oh well. I like that mechanic that you can steal artillery like that. You rarely get to see it because you don't often move around with armies which aren't full strength. And I don't think it works if you fight in a battle and lose a unit. You lost it. Oh well. It was nice to have while it was there. We get the Pigeon Plucker Pendant. We don't get his armor. He had like a suit of armor which gave 5% or 10% ward save. Okay. Get 2 units of archers. Gunther, you can get Wind of Death. Dread King, you can get Lord of the Undead, a master in the lore of dark magic, able to summon vast armies of undead to fight for him. +8 leadership for Nehekaran warriors, skeleton spearmen, skeleton archers, and tomb guard units. +6 melee attack for Ushabti units. +4 melee defense for all melee infantry units. +6 for melee defense for Ushabti units in his army. And +25% ammunition for skeleton archer units, all armies faction wide. So let's see. If we have a look, they have 22 ammunition now. We get this. They should go up to 26, 28. Pretty nice. Araru. I'm going to get rid of that. You can get 2 skeleton archers, chariots. Don't really want to level that up. We go from Vargar. This is difficult because Springs of Eternal Life is in a separate region, part of this. And this is what, another region. Suppose I could just go there and raise it. Are we?
This is Athelloren, home of the Oak of Ages and the Azray.
Well, it's not actually, but you know. I think we'll have to go to war against Kar-Sabar or Aswad Sithans. If we go like this, we come back perhaps. No, they're going to get a full army. So I'm going to rest up here. Then we'll march up there, take Springs of Eternal Life. If that rebels, it might come back as the vampire faction, which I wouldn't be too upset with. There's no special building here. There is marble, but yeah. And if we can have like a vampire faction sitting here, that would be neat. If not, well, I can just come back and take it again. It's not like it really matters. We go back up there, take Numas. I'll see if I can take Antok, and then we might want to declare peace on Bowman of Orion. Declare peace on? It's so such an aggressive way to say that. Then when we get up to Numas and take Qatar, I would like to go here. Just for thematic purposes. But we also want to go here. Wargheim. For our mission. Because these are really nice items. And I want to see what this hand is like. Agral Migdal. That is going to be... That's ruins. So that's going to be the... Pamir. It's also Chaos Corruption. There's also Chaos Corruption in the Morgheim. Okay. I'm not going to deal with Sudenberg at the moment. They usually avoid my wrath when I'm fighting down here. I just can't be bothered taking them. Because they don't really do anything. They just sit around down there. It's easy to get peace with them and just ignore them. Unlike Bretonia, which is all lances and horses up in your face. Just foul undead. Okay, upgrade Khemri. Can I just do this? Get rid of you. Move you there. Get those spearmen. What have you got here? No. Nothing. You're going to get a unit of carrion, perhaps. Actually, can I send you up there? What have we got to do for this? Capture and occupy the following settlement, Morgheim. I can't recruit any heroes anywhere. I'm fine. Are we going for time? Okay. Might go for another half hour. Slackware gets peace with Sudenberg. Right. Sultan Jafar is trespassing. Grudgebringers get peace with the Ironclaw tribe. Okay. Go up here. In order to resolve that. Occupy it. Ruby Ring of Fire, King Nakesh's Scorpion Legion, and Dune Kingdoms I know. What? I'm going to get... Purple Sun of Zeros. You can get... Yeah, you could... You've got Wind of Death. Unless I want to put... I'll get you Supernatural Prowess. This, as we saw last time, well, as we read last time, we haven't actually seen this mechanic. Gunther Larenscheld here. When he dies, he comes back as a ghost during a battle. So, a lot of these skills are for his ghost form. And eventually he can transform into his ethereal version when his health is low, rather than when he dies. And the last one here is he can transform whenever, or transform into his ghost form whenever he wants during a battle. And I don't think that will be back and forth. It's just one way, but... Soul Reaper. Rank 11? Yeah, I'll get that then. Can't get this. Oh, that's rank 11 as well. What about these? Recruit rank for Tomb Princes. Does that include our Centurions? I'm gonna guess so. Minus 25% casualty suffered from all attrition. Plus 5 melee attack and defense for Shabti. That would go well with this. 6 and 4. So that would be 11 and 9. I usually get a Syrian because of the casualty replenishment rate. So the missile strength, casket of swords is nice. Local recruitment capacity +2 is nice as well. Asaph, because we're spellcasters, would be nice. But really there, it's just for the winds of magic. Ambush is alright, but eh. And the extra missile strength for skeleton archers. Don't really rely on the archers as nice as they are. I'm just going to go for Assyrian, the god of the underworld. Casualty replenishment rate is nice. More missile strength for the casket of souls is nice. And +2 local recruitment capacity. Means we can build up our armies faster. If we need to. And that's local recruitment. It's not on my army, is it? Local province. So if I move another army here, I think we can take advantage of that. Pyramid of Nagash. Nagash. Upgrade it to charged. And end turn. It's a bit of a what's it called? A downside to playing on the Mortal Empires campaign, because if you play as Archon the Black, or as any of the Tomb Kings factions maybe, as Archon definitely, if you upgrade the Pyramid of Nagash and sort of do all of that, like, missions you have, the pyramid, the black bit in the middle, ends up floating and hovering above the settlement. It's supposed to be this big, like, floating fortress. I remember reading comments from Creative Assembly saying that they sort of wanted to have it as a mobile base when you fully upgraded it. I suppose like a Black Ark or something like that. Really cool. But they wanted to get that working or something. Where do I want to go with you? Arsabar? Large garrison. I have to deal with... Or Numas. We might just go to Numas. Sorry if I'm talking about too many things at once. I feel like I'm switching between topics a bit quickly. Okay, so you're on the border there. Do I have anything else I can give you? No. No. That's all fine. Can I build something? A flock of Jaff. Golden dagger. Whoopee. Elixir of might. Now that's pretty good. Yeah, let's get that. I suppose we're importing wine from Tylia. Oh, that takes up the antidote. You're a melee fighter. I'll give you the Elixir of Might rather than the Ruby Ring of Ruin. I might actually give that to Gunther. Does Gunther get a flying mount? No, he doesn't get a mount at all. Do you get a flying mount? Get a Dread Legion Chariot, Khemri and War Sphinx. If you go for Traitor King. But I think I'd go for Necromancer Origin, because I want to see what this Cursed Lands ability does. It sounds crazy. I don't really understand what it is. It seems like it deals constant damage to every living unit on the ground in a battlefield. For like 10 seconds? Which if we go up against the Empire, that sounds like it would be very... Give you that. At least because you're immortal. You won't die and lose it. Oh no, the Black Pyramid. Why is the public order so low? Just put it on worship of Asaf. The skeletons are restless. Just imagining skeletons now, like Tomb King's warriors, Tomb King soldiers and all that, like, marching around the streets with placards. Non-aggression pact. Fine. You're paying me? Okay. Hey, we can get another army. Let's do so. Dread Incarnate. Yes, that's what I wanted earlier. We get cat. Cat! Hang on. And get them as well. Okay, move up here. Can we see Numas? We can. There are no armies there. Where are they? Tara's ruins. Did you lose them against the Skaven? Well, let's swoop in like the opportunistic vultures we are. Hey, we're not attacking you or anything like that. Don't worry about it. We're just coming to investigate. Make sure everything's alright. Well, I want to spend 5,000 on that. Not right now. Let's go for this. Wait, hang on. Yes, melee attack and defense for chariots. Upgrade the Black Tower of Arkan. There's those beastmen there. They're gonna have minotaurs in their army. We could drop their morale pretty quickly. Our spooky magic. And we have a lot of halberds and spears. Reinforce the workers. Nope. You have no minotaurs. This is a beef-free army. Okay, we'll just move up here. Are you trying to laugh? Go up here. And... a curse! I will be done. King Tutankhamun here is another unique lord. I can't remember which mod he's added by. He is a ranged focused lord, I believe. With Vanguard deployment, fire while moving. My will be done here gives reload skill and accuracy to units around him. So, when he arises from his tomb, resplendent in his golden body and death mask, the still living people of Numas hearken to his call, perceiving him as blessed by the gods. Sure. It's just... let's fight this. Won't be too difficult of a battle, but I would like to see Tutankhamun. Don't have any siege weapons, but we don't need them. Okay. Find you over there. Go there. There. Not just like that. Speeds like this. Like that. There. The walls on this settlement aren't going to be leveled up, so we're not going to have to worry about powerful screaming skull catapult shots slamming into our units, which is nice. Am I going to use my casket of souls to batter down their walls? No. Over here. Waste of its powerful shots. We'll attack the archers on the walls. I mean, it's going to damage the walls anyway by shooting at them. Fine. Attack the walls. Knock a hole in it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, my army is full. No. Skellies, go there. Skellies, go there. Carrions, go there. You can go there. Just group you all. You're gonna go up there. Why are you right there? Did I tell you to move all the way up to the gate there? Well, I want to get inside the fortress. In due time. Just so eager to please. Okay, there's a lord. Where's Tutankhamun? There he is. He looks pretty nifty. His armor and his face mask. And his massive bow, or like a long bow. Yeah. I think he can get like... he can get a horse mount, I know that. There's a picture of him with it on the page for the Lord, which I remember. I don't know the other mounts he can get though. Why are my carrions down here? They should be up on the walls. Break down the gates. There we go. Charge in. Do I have something which I can do with deal with these a bit better? Oh, that's not that many. Can I summon skeletons? My army is full. There we go. Walls down. Charge in. The walls collapsing did actually see. Maybe they killed a few, or maybe that was one of the Cask of the Soul shots going through the walls.
Carry on, Lord.
Go and attack him. Why do you have blood on you? Where'd that come from? Ugh. Wait, did some of my drinking legions bleed? Red legions bleed. Oh, there's the ghouls in there. Yeah, okay. They bleed. Okay, there goes our lord. Where is... There he is. You're just trying to be really helpful, aren't you? Ask of the Souls.
Dune King.
Hello. Wow. Either he's kind of short, or the drinking is really kind of tall. Ugh. Stop kicking each other. Yeah. Impudent whelp. I don't know how people get good, like, setups with these. I find all the animations kind of a bit awkward when you freeze them. Poke. Anyway. Watch over there. Kick. There we go. I actually did a bit of a number on you.
Obey me.
Drink your elixir of might, or use it.
Yes.
Come on, chase after them. Could actually do this. Actually, what? Oh. Can I not cast that on you while... I can't cast it on him while he's on a wall, even though it would have resurrected units in his squad. Damnable skeletons. Wait for me. I think they killed all my carrions. Oh well. Blah! There we go.
Very well.
Kick. And down he goes. Just look over his shoulder. He's an imposing figure. Wah! No! Okay, and it looks like their armies are collapsing now. So. Shot, yep, there we go. Blow. Yay! Decisive victory. But there was really no doubt. Okay, now that we have Numas, what am I going to do now? Sort of have the option. Do we take Qatar, fight against Clan Mauls? Which means we eventually would have to go through where the Silver Host, is it called? Over near Libaris. Though we could probably ally with them, because they're vampires. And then go up to the desolation of Nagash. Or, what's this? The Curse of Tutankhamun. Whoever defeats this ancient Nehekaran prince shall be infected with a gold fever. They shall become a dwarf. Leadership aura size plus 25%. Income from trade, good, producing buildings plus 15%. Local profits. Leadership aura size is nice to have, actually. Couple that on top of, like... Oh, we don't... We get one which increases our aura. Eh. Dark Lord of Nagash. Let's get this. Or we could get Soul Reaper. Oh. One or the other. What's this? We'll see what they do. Dark Lord of Nagash. The being, known as the Dread King, was known to have been one of Nagash's most powerful followers, aiding him in his early attempts to bring undeath to the world. He served Nagash well. Plus 20 diplomatic relations with Tomb Kings? Really? Okay. Overcast spell, Gaze of Nagash upgraded. Cooldown minus 30% to Gaze of Nagash. Okay. Yeah, he gets a... Sure. And upgraded, he can overcast Gaze of Nagash. Okay. And Soul Reaper. Claiming the souls of the living trapped inside the sword. Once filled, allows the summoning of great warriors. Plus 10 armor-piercing weapon damage. Plus 12% weapon strength. On top of, like, this. So that's what? 22% weapon strength. Armor-piercing, 18. Pretty nice. So, I mean, as a lord, he has a lot of armor-piercing anyway. It's sort of just a little bit extra on top. And the ability to summon Black Grail Knights. Which is really nice. And apparently it recharges if he's engaged in melee. Wow. So, does it have one charge? Or can we keep casting this? To just summon Black Grail Knights as many times as we want? Effects plus 10% vigor plus 20% vigor. So it makes him... reduces his vigor when he casts that? Wait, we can get all these? These are supposed to be locked off once you choose one of them. I could take one of those. I'll get that. We'll have to see whether we can cast that multiple times during a battle. I mean, it says recharge if it's engaged in melee, but then it's got the sort of circle up there with the 1 next to it. So we might only be able to cast it once. I can't imagine we'd be allowed to cast it multiple times. Black Grail Knights, they're kind of powerful. They're in a unit of 12. When I played as Musalon, I sort of found that they're a nice unit, but they're so low in number that they're difficult to use. Because they get overwhelmed. But they're good. Perfect vigor. They're like Grail Knights, but slow in number. And they're undead, so you can heal them and all that. I'm going to get on you. Into magic. I'm going to get that. We'll just get magical reserves. I'm going to get the Purple Sun Zeros level 2. And Gunther, you get Luthor the Hunchback. Luthor is Larenshield's faithful servant. He excels at ambushing, supporting his master to get rid of pesky adventurers, and keeping his master safe from daggers in the dark. He is in plus 10% physical resistance, plus 50% hero action success chance, minus 15% enemy hero action success chance, and plus 20% ambush success chance for the Lord's army. That would actually go pretty well as Asaf's. With this. Because what? That would be plus 35%, would it? Yeah. Get that. Or we could also get one of these. Oh, this actually locks off one of these. Okay, you can either get Vengeful Haunting, which makes him better against infantry, or Life-Destroying Haunting, which makes him better versus large. This is when he's in Ghost form. Necromantic Spectre. This allows him to cast spells when he's in his Ghost form. And then there's another one up here, I think. Persevere's Wind of Death, Invocation of the Gash, Gauge and the Gash. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you put the 3 points into it and you get all the more vampire spells. We get Luthor the Hunchback. Save. Follower. Go. Nice. We'll give you a Shrieking Blade too. Wonder whether he'll keep the bonuses of his blades, of his weapons when he transforms. You can get Invocation of Nehek, level 2. And here we have Crypt Barracks. We can also recruit the Black Grail Knights up here. The armored, shielded, and infantry. They're in a unit of 12. 90 armor with bronze shield. 42 magical melee attacks. 40 weapon strength with 16 bonus versus large. They're nice. They cause terror. 30% physical resistance. Perfect vigor. And they have lance formation. But as I said, just... there's only 12. I don't know. Maybe we'll have more success with them. I'm not... or maybe I was just using them wrong. I'm not that great of a player. We don't have enough money to build Great Pyramid of Settra. I want this. Build the Ancient Burial Mound. And upgrade Avenue of Monuments. Okay. And I think from here we'll go up this way. Time. Okay. Can't move either of you. Public order there is fine. Public order there is lowering. Skaven corruption is going up. In turn. Killing Eye of Ghost Fells gets a peace treaty with Skull Crag. Pirates of Sartosa are destroyed. I believe Talia has defeated them. Knights of the Flame declare war on Skull Crag and on the Ugma tribe. Or is it Clan Ugma there? Oh hey, trolls. Seen you for a while. Wow. What happened to the Beastmen? They're just suffering. Maybe the trolls ate them. What's this? Wait, what? Troll bone throwers. Oh. Okay. I think I remember seeing vague comments about this, but I didn't realize they were actually added as a unit. People were saying that they sort of would want like the trolls if they had a ranged unit. But trolls aren't really, you know, the type to have a ranged unit. So it seems like they've got a bit of a compromise here, and they've got bone throwers now. Armor piercing, anti-infantry. Poor accuracy, poor leadership, yeah. Missile strength, 160. Discouraged, minus 16 leadership. What's it say about them? These trolls are more than willing to throw their enemies a bone or two. Ha ha. Yeah, I want to see that. Hey. Go up here. Attack these beastmen. Just clear them out. They're a pest. And harvest their organs. Because more canoptic jars will be. I'm going to put on you purple sun is zero symbol. Okay. Hey trolls! How's it going, buddy? I want to see these bone throwers. This will probably be the last battle for the night. But I am intrigued. I've got some stone trolls in there. Cavern trolls and I think some chaos trolls, yeah. And Muncher, of course. Muncher. How many times have we beaten you over the course of my series? I don't even have flaming attacks. I only have fireball. Oh well. We have a lot of morale drops, so that'll be useful. And there's not that many. It's not like other times where we were fighting just trolls where I was having to do with like halflings and all that. I was wanting to do another troll campaign. Okay. So, how many bones do they have? They have 25. Oh, haha. I see how this is working. They're using the Norscan warrior animations. Or like the berserkers or something. It works pretty well. They kind of look weenie for a troll, but, you know. I suppose because they're throwing bones, they're not getting stuck into melee, so they're not, you know, working their muscles and all that. Stone trolls. I have a mod which makes them look a bit more like what they did on the tabletop. I highly recommend it, because big old Squidward nose trolls are the best. And they're crazy eyes too. Chaos trolls. Muncher. He's got like a slimy sheen to him. I actually have... Oh no! I think they don't have the modified... Yeah, they've got like the basic stone troll appearance to them. And these are the cavern trolls. Chaos stone trolls, right. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I like the rocky texture on them. That's what the stone trolls look like before they were added in the DLC. Okay. What's their range? 130. What's that range of our archers? 140. Okay. We outranged them. Are they going to be like bolt throwers? I'd imagine a bone thrown by a troll would be like a ballista shot bolt or something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, ow. That's kind of nasty. Stop that. Stop that. There was a bit of lag there. Over some of these. Oh yeah, we've only got one cast of this. Hello. Well, you're not anymore. See the Black Grail Knights. Oh, they look cool. Look at them with their bat-winged Bretonian helmets. I think they've had a bit of a overdo. Got different shields too. The reskinning of the Green Knight's shield. Pretty nifty, that. And their spooky lances and their spooky horses. Oh no, because they're ranged, these trolls are going to be running away from us. Hey, you! Stop throwing up on my skeletons. Blog! Oh, the Grail Knights.
Take the ground! For the lady! Swiftly! Attack!
Charge those guys over there. Do they count as large? Yeah, they do. Okay.
Slay them!
Oh, there's a troll in the way. Ow. Fancy moves for a troll. Hey, you caught them. Poke. It's kind of weird seeing the trolls moving around with so much more like finesse. Okay, they're broken. Ooh, hang on. I could. You're too far away. I was going to say I could cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre on you, but you're too far away. Ah! Poke. And we could just charge these guys around all day. Oh, there's only 9 in this squad. Okay, so this is a smaller squad of Black Grail Knights than the other ones. I think the other one had 12 in it, didn't it?
Trample them!
Blah! Wonk. Oh, the bones! Ow. Yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of, like, lag whenever the bones hit the ground. I wonder what's causing that. Poke. Yeah. Okay. Enough picking on the poor trolls. Yeah, they nearly. Muncher nearly munched on the drinking. It'd be an ignoble end. Okay. And it's quite a bit of money. Get that. And then we'll attack them again. I want to get rid of them. We get Power Stone, Cult of Osirian. Got there. Also, unit of chariots. Whoa. Yeah, get Endless March again, because that's nearly 1,000 again. 2 Fleet Taskmaster. You can get the Restless Dead. You can get Replenished Troops level 2. You can get of Death level 2. Get those skeletons back, and we'll get that unit chariots back as well, I think. And you went up a level, so I'm going to get Dark Lord of Nagash. Allow you to cast Gaze of Nagash. Okay, can we get something here? I still don't have enough money for this. I mean, the pyramids are nice to build. But a lot of their bonuses is rather small. So I think they're best when you can, like, build them all. Because then they all stack on top of each other. Stacking pyramids. How much would it cost to get level 2 of this? 300. 3,000. Fine. Just upgrade. Yep. Okay. And we'll end turn, and then I'll call it there for tonight. Ugh. We are poised on moving on Agro Migdal, then we'll move into the swamps. Probably taking them. Can we... Hey! Okay. Are we at war with you? Vatandira. We might have gone to war with you when we declared war on Numas, because those two are allied. This is a legendary lord. The third one, which we haven't seen as for Araby. Because we played as Jafar and we played as the Golden Magus last. So, Vatandira. Returning to her native people after being ousted from the border princes, Prince Vatandira. Oh, Prince. Pardon me. is equal parts a military commander and an enlightened ruler. Is that a prince? Anyway. 50, leadership 73, 43 speed. Focused on the nomad units more, so it's a ranged fighter. Aimed shot. Magic missile. Hybrid weapon specialist. Is this a Hashashin? Guess it is. Jaguar champions and Bedouin scouts. Yay. They're horse archers. Well. I have to come back and back. No. Yeah, we might have to go back down there and get Casabar and then go back up there. Anyway, we'll leave that for next time, so we'll save it there. On turn 36, and we'll continue with the Dread King Legion next time. Fair bit of progress. We've managed to get rid of 3 people opposing us. Khemri, Dune Kingdoms, and Numas. And now we just have to deal with the Aswad Sithans. Then we'll move up to the swamps and get the Hand of Nagash. Which should be quite useful to make use of. I wonder what they're going to have. Those items we get along with that quest are probably the items which the hand gets equipped. Anyway, that'll be for next time, so thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me then.